So one way is to go like SQL plus, clean double SQL plus and username password to get here. Another way is to open the browser, right? You can open your browser, and in the browser, it's taking a lot of time, no? Okay, now it's getting down. Okay, in the browser, what you do is you will have the HTTP, okay, colon / then you will say localhost. What you will say localhost, okay. The localhost means what is the PC name, what is your this PC name, whatever name you have given at the time of installation of your PC. You can write that name, or if you don't know the name, just write the localhost, will take itself what is the local name. जो ना PC का नाम होगा, जो आप माई कंप्यूटर पे अगर क्लिक करोगे, राइट क्लिक प्रॉपर्टीज़, फिर वो बताएगा किसका PC है, जो नाम आपने दिया होगा इंस्टॉलेशन के वक्त. और फिर आपको इस जो एक पोर्ट नंबर होता है हमारे पास 5560, ठीक है, दैट इज टू बी सेड कोलन 5560, yes, colon localhost colon 5560, right? Then you write ISQL plus, right, and say enter. You'll be given again a login, whatever the login you have, okay. We have one login is a PM, again this is the user. You can use Scott here, Scott user, or PM, or some other users. There are a lot of users you can see on that password management page, okay. And the password is Junaid, Junaid, and I say login. It's asking me to remember the password. Say okay, remember it. Now we again got the PL SQL editor. This is a good editor. You can write here something like okay, and you can come back also and use arrow keys and try to edit. It's a lot of comfort as compared to your this one. Here if you write something, okay, then you can't use arrow keys to get back and correct it, okay. But we have other way around. We can use the editor. We have the ed command, which goes to the buffer, because there is a buffer. You can write in a buffer, edit in a buffer, and come back to it. So if you want to do editing and come back and forth and a lot of things, then you can use the ed command here, okay. Are you getting me? Or we can have a file. We can create a notepad file and save it as a .sql, write whole of thing there and load it from here, file, and open that file from here. Get it? So we can do a lot of things. So first thing will be to create a table, because your this one, which one, your because your SQL, your SQL is used for pronunciation is SQL, right? Not SQL. You can say SQL all the time. Okay, your SQL is used to create. We have a DDL, we have a DML, and we have the DSL, as we have learned, all the three. And we can deal with our tables with all these things. In DDL, we can create a table. The best thing we can do in a DDL is create. You can create a table, you can create a view, okay, and you can create a synonyms. We'll see that later on. And in data manipulation language, you always manipulate your table. You want to update your table, you want to modify it, you want to do a lot of things. You want to add another column to it, okay. You want to delete a column, you want to add a constraint, you want to delete a constraint, okay. You want to modify something. You have set name varchar to 20. Now you need more because your names are bigger, for example, okay. So you will say modify it. You will modify your column to get at the big, or you can change that their whole data type. You said wrongly it was number, but it has to take character variables, so you will change it to the character. And in DCL we'll put the constraints like hey, this is not this will be not null, this field will be not null, this field will be unique, this field gonna be my primary key, and there will be also references which will say that it's a foreign key and all, to create a foreign key. You know foreign key, reference integrity इसमें बड़ा फॉरेन की ना, तो उसे कि वो बताना पड़ेगा ना कि फॉरेन की है उसके साथ. ताकि अगर आप वहाँ डिलीट करो वो कैस्केड करके डिलीट वहाँ भी करेगा, क्योंकि फॉरेन की शुड बी पॉइंटिंग टू नल। डिपार्टमेंट आईडी इसमें बताया था ना, लाइक डिपार्टमेंट आईडी मेरे पास है यहाँ पे एम्प्लॉय टेबल में, और डिपार्टमेंट टेबल में मेरे पास डिपार्टमेंट आईडी है, ठीक है। अब मैं यहाँ पे ये डिपार्टमेंट आईडी डिलीट कर रहा हूँ, ये टपल में डिलीट कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन इसको रिलेट है ना ये, तो फिर ये रेफरेंशियल इंटीग्रिटी करेगा ना वायलेट, बिकॉज 124 इज़ हेयर, 124 डिपार्टमेंट मीन्स कंप्यूटर साइंस। मैं इसको डिलीट करना चाहता हूँ, मैंने डिलीट किया इसको, नाउ दिस टपल इज पॉइंटिंग टू 124 विच इज़ नॉट देयर, so it is violating what? Referential integrity. So what happens if you delete this? It will automatically delete this. This is called as delete cascade. It cascades the delete. So this is possible only when we have told our DBMS that this is the foreign key, okay, related with this table. So whenever you, that means whenever you, if you delete this, you have to delete this also. So we have to deal with all these things, because what we have done is all the design phase. Now it is the implementation. We have to do all that thing in the creation of the tables and all. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Now first thing is to create a table. We will create a table, but first is a data type. What kind of data type you have? So let me give you a feel of the database of the SQL here. The first thing will be to just print out the message salam, like that. So I will say select, okay, let's say code assalamu alaikum from dual, and I got the salam, okay. The dual which I used here is a table. It is your temporary table, a rough copy, rough stuff, which you will use for rough things. That's a dual. This is a ready-made table given for you. If you want to see a table, you create a table and you want to see that table. What is the command? You have created a table and I want to see that table. You create a table and you want to see that table. What is the command? Describe. DESCRIBE DUAL, dual. For example, I'm saying dual. Describe dual. So it's telling me dual table is like this. It has name, null, type, and type. What is the type? Is varchar 1. Varchar 2, 1 character, and dummy. Name is dummy. This is your dual. These are like a rough table. You can use it, dummy table, for you. Like I put, I want to print salam, but I have to use some, because if I say select assalamu alaikum only, it will tell me where is the from. From is missing, because I have to use some table, okay. Otherwise this command will be incomplete. You getting me? And describe is a keyword. It is a command. Use it for showing us the table. This is the describe and then table name. And the shortcut for this is DESC. If I say DESC dual, it will work same. Describe or DESC. You getting me? Okay. Fine. Any problems? Now you want to create your own table, okay. If I say ed, it will not work because nothing is in a buffer. So I will say create. Ed will work only when there is something in a buffer, okay. I say create table. The command is like that: create, then table name. After that, what? Table name. For example, table name is student, std, and inside will be the members. So for which we have a data types, like char. We have a char, like a lot of data types. We'll do and we'll learn them. Like we have a number. Number will have two things. We can have the something like 2, 4. That means 2 digits before point and 4 digits after point, and so on. This is the number. Okay. We can have a char. You know char. We have already know these things. Character, na? We have varchar 2. A variable character and character, it is a difference. A varchar 2 is a variable character. What does it do? So if you varchar 2 something, say I say 30, of size 30. So when I say varchar 2 30, it gives me like we have arrays, like we can put strings in it, okay, like 30 long, but tomorrow you fill up to 10 only, so 20 will be lost, 20 will be wasted. But varchar2 will not let you waste. It's a variable character. It does what? If you have lesser amount, if you put lesser things and your memory is stored more, it condenses it automatically. You getting me? But it has extra overhead because it has to remember how much my original array was, how much my original size was, right? So एक एक्स्ट्रा फील्ड इसमें होता है जो इसको ये बताता है कि आपका एक्स्ट्रा कितना था और कंडेंस कितना किया आपने, वो इसमें होता है, लेकिन जगह ज़ाया नहीं करता. लेकिन अगर आप छोटी चीज़ें हैं उसको वैरकैर में आप डाल रहे हो, वो तो परेशानी, क्योंकि वो उससे एक्स्ट्रा काम करना पड़ेगा, इसलिए बेहतर है वहाँ पे कैरेक्टर ही लें आप. अगर आपको बड़े स्ट्रिंग्स हैं देन यू शुड बी varchar2. Getting me? Similarly, we have the date, which will take the date. We will use all of these things. Okay, we have a date, we have the float, we have the integer. Okay, we have a lot of things. Row ID, we have a lot of things. We have AND-char, and we have AND-varchar. The national character set. AND means national character set. It can take up the Chinese character set and all. Okay, you may have Chinese character set, it will take you a Chinese character set, and varchar, and so on, right? We will do the things and you will understand automatically what we are doing. So I'm saying create table std. Okay, and first should be the what are my attributes? Like I said, id, student id. Okay, std underscore id. The naming, if you want to name it, it is same as you would like to name. जैसे नेम नहीं करते, the naming जो आपके होते हैं ना कि it should not have first digit, should be like this alphabet, and it should be small and it should be like that and whatever, जो भी है ना, स्पेस नहीं होनी चाहिए बीच में, इसलिए मैं अंडरस्कोर डाला मैंने. These are all valid here. Okay, and you need to terminate every statement with the terminator, right? अभी मैंने पूरा नहीं किया ये, but I am just showing you. I can go to the ed. It is still saying I have nothing in a buffer. Okay, no problem. जब तक इसको बफर में कुछ नहीं आएगा तो मैं ed काम नहीं करने का. वरना अगर मैं कहूँगा ed और कोई फाइल नेम a, then it will go and create a file for it. A file will be created. He's saying a.sql करना चाहते हैं, मैं say yes. I can put things in the here file in the editor, and notepad will come up. Are you getting me? I can write here then create. Let me put it all caps. Create table std, because here I can go back and forth. Huh? Create table std. Okay, and name. First thing was what? As student id. Student id. Okay, it should be number. Okay, say for example 3 digits. It's gonna be my primary key. Okay, comma, then I will have name. Name is gonna be varchar2, and size is gonna be 20, for example, comma, address, address. Address is gonna be again varchar2, and say 30. Okay, got it? So I can save it using the, what was that, a.sql, put in double quotes, because otherwise it will put the .txt with it. So a.sql should be put in the double quotes. Say enter. I can close this. Okay, and you can get your file, open the file name, SQL, illegal get command. What is the illegal command here? If I give like this, save it, create table std id. Okay, this thing is in a buffer. That was in a file. I got this thing in a buffer. Okay, and if I open the file, I will tell you what I'm doing. You may be confused. And after that file, I will say like this slash. But I don't know why it's not coming. Let's write it here. I don't know what's happening here. It's not putting up the things. Let me create in a buffer now. Create table std, and I am saying what? std underscore id, that is student id. What should be that? Number of size 3, okay, comma, it should be primary key. Then I said name varchar 2 of size say 20, comma, and then address address, it's again the varchar 2. I can go to downside. White spaces are not a problem in SQL. You can put white spaces all the time. Varchar 2, right? Then 30 size. You have to say the size, address size 30, and close the table. Okay, and close it and save it and run it with this. This means run what is in a buffer. Okay, and table is created. Got it? Don't put terminator there. Terminator is important if you write it here. Everything लिखना है, terminator is important. अगर लिखना चाहिए buffers में, terminator is not important. Don't put terminator. हाँ, because every statement should have terminator at the end. Right? Terminator means end of the your all जो अपनी command लिखी. हाँ, ये पूरी की पूरी एक command है. Now table is created. If you want to see that table, how we say? Describe std. Okay, name, ठीक है. उसमें क्या क्या था हमारे पास? Yes, name, std name and address. We got std id, name and address, right? So 3 things we have here: std id, name and address. So how we did, we said create table, and we said, and this is my primary key, and if you see the first std id is saying not null. If you say primary key, it is not null, right? But if you want that it should be unique, by saying primary key, it will not be unique here in this. If you tomorrow insert the values, roll number std id 1, std id 1, it will take it. But if you want it should be also unique, then you have to add unique, unique constraint to it. We will do that. You getting up to what I am doing? So this is creation of tables. This was the DDL. Now time also we put a constraint primary key. We'll put more constraint on it like chuck, and we would like to first alter it. The DML, data manipulation language, would like to first alter this table. Like I want to add more, like roll number I want to add. So I will say like this. What is perhaps clear is the clear screen. Clear screen. Yes, clear screen is the keyword. Okay. Now, what I am saying is, clear screen is to clear the screen, right? I want to alter my table. Let me first describe this again. The describe std. In short, we say DESC. You getting me? What is the full form? DESCRIB. Now I want to add another column to it. So I will say what? Alter table. The table name. What's the table name? std. You can put up a second line or first line. It's immaterial. जब तक आप टर्मिनेटर नहीं बताते, एक ही लाइन है सारी, एक ही कमांड है. जब तक टर्मिनेटर नहीं देते, ओके, ऑल्टर टेबल std, और मैं कह रहा हूँ इसको आप ऐड करो. ओके, व्हाट यू वांट टू ऐड? You want to add some attribute, add roll number, should not be varchar, it should be number, huh? Number of size say 3, terminator. The table is altered, alter table std and add, and then the row name, that column name, and what is the data type of that. Now if I describe my std, now I got the roll number. Got it? I can add more things if you wish. Add, if you want to add more columns, you can add. Simple, same. Column या table, attribute column ना वही, column means attribute. So that is alter table. नाम क्या है इसका? std. Yes, there are two things. One is delete, one is drop. The drop will work with the schema and delete will work with the instances. ठीक है, अंदर भी मत भरा अभी कुछ हमने, अभी हमें खाली स्कीमा है, अंदर कोई चीज़ है. स्कीमा पे काम करना है तो ड्रॉप करेगा, जैसे टेबल ड्रॉप करना है तो ड्रॉप, कॉलम ड्रॉप करना है तो ड्रॉप. लेकिन अगर आपको अंदर इंस्टेंसेस डिलीट करने हैं तो डिलीट, उसमें ड्रॉप नहीं लगेगा. ठीक है, ड्रॉप विद द स्कीमा, डिलीट विद द इंस्टेंसेस, ये लिखो आप. सो आई गॉट अ ड्रॉप. व्हाट आई गोना ड्रॉप? column. We have to say here column because we can drop the table, we can drop many things, we can drop the column. So यहाँ पे नहीं चलेगा, वहाँ मैंने ऐड बताया. अब यहाँ पता ही है कि ऐड क्या करोगे आप, एक कॉलम ही ऐड करोगे क्योंकि टेबल तो खड़ा है. अब ऐड क्या होगा? कॉलम ही होगा. अगर कुछ और होगा तो लिखना पड़ेगा. अगर ऐड कॉलम भी लिखती तब भी करता है काम. ठीक है, यहाँ पे ड्रॉप कॉलम ज़रूरी बताना पड़ेगा क्योंकि ड्रॉप में बताना पड़ेगा ना क्या करने चाहूँ. ओके, ड्रॉप कॉलम कौन सा? जैसे यही रोल नंबर हमने जो खड़ा किया इसको ख़त्म करेंगे. ठीक है, आप डिस्क्राइब करो एंड दैट इज गॉन. इज इट? यू गेटिंग मी? सो कैसे किया हमने ऐड, इसको जरा बताओ. ऐड, ऐड शुड से ऐड फर्स्ट, alter. We should say first what? First we have to say alter table, table name, then what do you want to alter? I will say add roll number, which is of type number, which has 3 digits maybe. Table alter, we got it. Getting me? If you want to delete a table, ठीक है. If we say drop table std, खेल खत्म. Because alter table means you are doing something when the table is there. When you don't want even a table, why you say alter? Just drop it. Now you don't have any table called std. You getting me? What I'm saying? Now you don't have any. If I try to say describe std, it's gone. It does not exist. So better you be cautious than you drop. You are trying to drop a, for example, you are trying to drop a column, and you give it a table name. It will drop you all the table. Tomorrow you may have worked a lot on it. That will be all lost. So you should be cautious while doing this thing. Drop. That is why it is the DBA who will be given authority to do that. Who in the first place created that. So better now I go up to copy paste it because क्रिएट टेबल का कहाँ पे किया था हमने? अच्छा, हमने क्लियर स्क्रीन किया. वो पता नहीं ये फाइल वाला क्यों काम नहीं कर रहा.